there is more. Now, we are going from trash talking Kim Kardashian, where she deserves right here, to kind of defending her. Something I do not want to do, but something I feel like I don't have to do, but I feel like it would be the right thing to do, because when this comes to a situation with her and Kanye West, from what I have seen, he is the villain of this whole situation, and he is definitely putting up his own narrative for this. So let's just get let's get to it now. So Kanye West is back on social media with some more bones to pick with ex-wife Kim Kardashian in a series of Instagram posts, all of which he subsequently deleted. West began by sharing a screenshot of recent TikTok video featuring Kardashian and their eldest child, daughter Northwest, singing along to Machine Gun Kelly's Emo Girl. The video has been since taken down. And this is what he said. I told y'all about this TikTok stuff. Now, my 8-year-old on here saying she fell in love with an emo girl. Leftists don't want fathers to have no say in our children's lives. Now, first I would just like to say, Kanye, you have worse songs out there that say worse shit, all right? So, your girl just saying she just fell in love with an emo girl, that's not that bad. She's just singing along to a song. And I feel like this has more of an underlying notion of, since we all know Kanye is super drenched in Christian beliefs, I think this shows that he is definitely homophobic right here, about how he's like, my little girl, she's no lesbian, she can't sing, she fell in love with an emo girl, even though she's just singing along to a song. And second of all, I'd just like to say, Kanye, what do you think leftists are? What leftist doesn't want a father to have no say in their children's lives? Please, can you tell me? I would like to know. All right. Now, let's continue. I don't want my kids at godless Sierra Canyon School. I got a voice and I'm not having this. And Perez Hilton, you still ain't answered my question and never put my name next to the word abuse. Don't play with my name like that. I'm a real person who wants the best for my children, and DL Hughley is a pawn. Yeah, I know a king is not supposed to address a pawn, but I address everything, and I find addresses DL, so don't speak to me or my children. I can afford to hurt you. So there's, again, two things right here. One, he's advocating for violence on here. That's a little weird. Kanye is advocating that he threatening DL Hughley on here. And second of all, you can't blame people, Kanye, talking about this situation when you yourself first made this public, all right? If you don't want people to talk about you and your kids, you should not have made this public, all right? You should have just kept it a private affair and left it as that, all right? So you can't bitch, moan, and complain when people disagree with you and about how you're raising your children when you post all this shit on online. So now there's more to it. Then he shared a video of himself to reveal he just had words with his ex about West's TikTok videos. Hey everybody, I just got off the phone with Kim. I told her to stop antagonizing me with this TikTok thing. I am her father. I know y'all don't respect fathers. First of all, how the fuck is Kim Kardashian antagonizing you with TikTok? I don't understand. And second of all, it's funny how he says Kim is antagonizing him when during the lead up to the Super Bowl and during the Super Bowl, he put out these huge narratives bashing Kim, bashing Pete Davidson, who pretty much has not really that much to do with this, telling and making his fans go after her. And then at the end, just have a big truck full of roses park up to her house. I think that shit is fucking insane, and it shows abuser tactics right here, that he's trying to say that he's a cry bully right now. He's cry bullying when he's doing it to Kim. It's all fine, it's all fun and games, but when she is doing to him, it's all like, oh, you don't respect me, stop doing this. But even though Kim has not antagonized him at all during this. So, in a follow-up video, West cited specific instances when he claimed North was supposed to spend time with him but didn't, complaining that she wasn't going to be attending his latest Sunday service because she'd had a sleepover with a friend. Of course, like why? Why this should be a private affair? What the fuck is going on, Kanye? I think he all says it in this video right here. So let's hear him out.
So I called different people I knew, and the best advice I got right now was from Tory Lanez, and he just said to pray and
Not
ask for God
I
to
was about to
speak
take a
through.
swab of my water, but I just remember Tory Lanez gave you the best advice. Tory Lanez, who shot fucking Megan Thee Stallion. Okay. Yeah, Tory Lanez is a garbage person if you don't realize.
Me. You know, I got 4 children, and there's so many people who don't have a voice and have the opportunity to be able to speak up and just, God, if it is in your will, you know, touch the people that are currently watching, my children, whatever sleepovers at, wherever they are at, the various nannies that watch all the children, and
This is crazy.
and touch them and say, please bring my children to Sunday
Damn.
service this morning
And he wants God to touch little kids. It's a little weird.
at 10 a.m. You know, God, this is out of my hands. It's up to you. This whole conversation of custody, this whole narrative, gaslighting, you know, all of
Kanye, you're the one bringing up the narrative, all right? What are you talking about? Kim Kardashian has barely said anything publicly about this, all right? You're the one who first brought this up, and you're the only reason I can see why he brought this up is because he wasn't getting his way, and Kanye, of course, since he's a little baby, he always needs to get his way. And so he wasn't getting his way, so he posted it online, hoping that his fans will berate Kim enough to get him what he wants. All right. Now, I would like to say fathers do have a right to see their kids, and it is bad when a good father is being kept away from seeing his kids by the mother who just hates him. That is bad. However, this is not one of those situations. Kanye is not a good person. Kanye is not in a good mental well-being. All right. He's mentally, he's not all there. So I don't think he's in the, of course, I'm not a psychologist, but me personally, I don't think he's in the right place to take care of his kids. He needs to go out. He needs to get some help from a psychologist, or go to like a mental hospital, like a really good one, because he can afford it. He's rich, and just get help. But he refuses to. So I think keeping his kids away from him because he's not suited is actually like agree with that from what we know right now.
this. It's like right now, this is up to you. I thank you for putting me in a position to be able to make Sunday service and put this online and have my family, you know, be there. My children be there to hear about God, to sing about God, to sing about Jesus Christ, for us to be able to have the first right, the freedom of speech in America, to still talk about God out loud. This morning, God,
What?
please.
Who's canceling God? Who tells people they can't talk about God anymore? What? This is okay. This is why I hate religious people, and this is why I'm so against religion and Christianity. See, people like this always fucking make themselves out as like the biggest victim, the biggest cry bullies, when they're the first ones who say trans people should not exist. They harass trans people, they silence trans people. They do the same thing with gay people as well. As you can see, a lot of Christians, they don't want gay people to get married. All right, a lot of them didn't want that shit. So I always hate it when fucking conservative Christians always go out and try to play the victim, being like, oh, Christianity is being targeted. No, it's not. There's so many. Christianity is still like the biggest thing in America. All right, it's not going anywhere anytime soon, sadly.
You know, there's no reason why these young children, upon their father's request, shouldn't be allowed to come to Sunday service. At this point, it's going too far. God, Please.
I don't think he's talking to God. I think he's trying to talk to the audience, and because if you remove God and put in like, oh, my fans, I think what he wants is his fans again to harass Kim Kardashian in order for her to give up North to go to Kanye. I think that's what he's doing right now. I think this is like abuser tactics right now.
The boyfriend texts me, antagonizing me, bragging about being in bed with my wife.
Bruh, you cannot bitch and moan and complain about that. What Pete Davidson did, all right, we're going to go over it. But you done way worse to him than he has done to you so far. You threatened to kill him. You threatened to beat him up, all right? And in the music video, you put out how you wanted to you like beheaded him and skinned him and put him to the ground and like I think cremated him as well. Dog, you can't complain. You can't. You're not the victim here. You're the villain. All right.
I thought publicly for a year and a half. I've been dragged, and how she not my wife. She don't have her last name, and now he texting me, talking and bragging about how he's in bed with my wife, and I'm like, well, who's watching my children if he's texting me bragging about being in bed with my wife?
Does Kim Kardashian, when she has a child, does she have to watch your children like 24/7? Is that how it works? Can't she just get some fuck and just have that for a little bit and then come back and teach the kids? How do you know the kids weren't like at least in the same room or something? I don't know. Not in the same room, but like in the same house or something. I don't know.
And I thought this wasn't my wife no more legally, since I got I got the lawyer to finally finish the divorce, because every time
Kanye, you're not dumb. You know what he meant by that.
I finish the show, the Free Hoover show, the next day she dropping her last night. Every time I do something positive, it's some negative that's coming. I go and get the laptop from Ray J. Then she joking about divorce. I go and get the lawyer, change the lawyer so we can finally do the divorce. And then somehow I'm the one that's the stalker. God, I just need to protect you protect the children. I know our nannies, some of them are Christian.
So you're the stalker. From what I know publicly right now, you're the one that always wants to have Kim's number. You're the one that knows where she lives. You're the one who sent out the big truck of flowers to her. You're the one that always brings her up publicly. That's when we know. So you are the stalker right now, because Kim has barely said anything about this.
You touch them, please, God, today, and have them bring my children to Sunday service this morning. The devil ain't gonna win. You get what I'm saying? This is gaslighting. Kim gets black people out of prison. You know who puts black people in prison? The person that the boyfriend has a tattoo of, Hillary.
What does
you
it
understand the setup right here? You understand the narrative right here? God, please.
Stop saying... You're the one making the narrative. What does Hillary have to do with you not being able to get your kids, Kanye? What does she have to do with all of this? You're the one setting up the narrative.
In your son's name, our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, please make sure my kids come to Sunday service. Please. Amen.
You look like a big egg. Anyways, something I want to say is, when Christians always say shit like this, why do they always think they're on the right side? Why do they always think that God is always on their side? What if God is not letting you see your kids because God is secretly saying, Kanye, Kanye, you fucked up. You gotta go help yourself, dog. You can't see your kid. I'm sorry, you can't take care of them. You're not in the right mental health state. You can't do it. I'm sorry. What if God is saying that? Maybe like there's something that that's why I always hate about Christianity and religion. Like, you always put this higher power up there, but by putting the higher power up there, you're kind of pretty much putting yourself up there, because you always think you're right. And when someone disagrees with you, you can always say, well, God says I'm right. Like, how am I supposed to argue with like a made up figure? How am I supposed to do that? Like, that's something I don't like. But let's talk about, since he talked about what happened with him and Pete Davidson about the phone thing, him being harassed by Pete Davidson? Let's go over that. Let's go over that right now and see if is this actual harassment. So Pete texted him at 8 o'clock in the morning. Yo, it's Skeet. Can you please take a second and calm down? It's 8 a.m. and it don't gotta be like this. Kim is literally the best mother I've ever met. Lying. Anyways, I don't know. I don't know if he's lying there or not. What she does for those kids is amazing, and you are so fucking lucky that she's your kid's mom. I decided I'm not gonna let you treat us this way anymore, and I'm done being quiet. Grow the fuck up. Oh, you're using profanity. Where are you right now? Kanye, you can't do this. You can't. Stop. You can't do this. You cannot complain about Pete Davidson using profanity when everybody knows the line of I'm gonna go and beat Pete Davidson's ass. You can't complain about him using profanity. Where are you right now? I'm in bed with your wife. Then he just posts that. Damn, he got a Mars Attack tattoo. Happy to see you're out of the hospital and rehab. Same here. It's wonder what those places do when you go get help. You should try it. Damn, I'm in LA for the day. If you want to stop being a little internet bitch boy and talk, you don't scare me, bro. Your actions are so pussy and embarrassing. It's so sad to watch you ruin your legacy on the daily. You're more than welcome to come to Sunday service. Why don't we meet after Sunday service and Saints game? I'll be at the BAH. We can have food and talk it out in my room, privately, one-on-one, man-to-man. What you are doing to your family is dangerous and going to scar them for life. True. Facts. Please handle these matters privately, bro. I beg you. Facts. True. You come see me come to. You want to see me come to Sunday service. This isn't public, dude. I'm not here for pictures and press, which is obviously all you care about. Facts. My offer stands. I wish you'd man up for once in your life. Let me help you, man. I struggle with mental stuff too. It's not an easy journey. You don't have to feel this way anymore. There's no shame in having a little help. You'll be so happy and at peace. You have no idea how nice I've been towards you despite your actions towards me. I stopped SNL from talking about or making fun of you, which they wanted to do for months. I stopped stand-up comedians from doing bits about you because I don't want the father of my girl's kids to look bad out there. I have your back even though you treat me like shit because I want everything to be smooth. But if you continue to press me like you have for the past 6 months, I'm gonna stop being nice. Which is true. I think Pete Davidson right here is perfectly in the right, you know. Maybe this was a bit too much, but of course, what Kanye has said about Pete, this is nothing. This is absolutely nothing to what he did to Kanye from what Kanye did to him, you know. And I think this just looks bad because he just wants to get Kanye upset, which he did, but he wanted Kanye to go and flip out in a text, which he didn't do. So it kind of worked, but it kind of didn't at the same time. This is very true right here. How about talking about he should have kept this privately. You only care about for pictures and press. You are what you call it, scarring your family for life. This is all very, very true. You know, I talked to my dad about this because my dad, my both of my parents are divorced, and I feel like if you talk to any like good divorced people, they will say that Kanye stuff, and he said, yeah, Kanye should have kept this privately. You know, when my dad and my mom were going through a divorce, he said that it wasn't smooth at all. There's a lot of bad in it, but for the sake of us, me and my brother, he didn't want to post that out there because he knows if people see it, bad things were going to happen. And that is a private affair between my mom and my dad. So that's the reason why he just kept it privately. So did my mom. From what I know, my mom also kept it privately because they're both adults, and that's how you should keep this. Keep it privately. There's no reason why you should have kept this out publicly. The only reason I can see is because Kanye wanted attention, and Kanye wanted his fans to get him what he wants. He wanted his fans to go out and harass Pete Davidson and Kim to get full custody of his kids, which is something you should not do at all. But let's continue. West wasn't done and had even more to say in yet another video. Also deleted share allegations that he's being kept from his children. Did we watch this?
To me with this TikTok thing, I said it's never.
Oh, we didn't watch this. Fuck. We did watch this. Damn, we didn't watch this. Let's watch this.
Everybody, I just got off the phone with Kim. I told her to stop antagonizing me with this TikTok thing. I said it's never again. I am her father. I know y'all don't respect fathers and the idea of family, and media tries to promote something. I said I am not allowed.
I think what he means there, he's creating a narrative and he's like lying. But what he says is like, oh, you don't care about fathers, and like the media promotes shit. I think the media is only promoting. By promoting, I mean only showing that about like lesbian couples and gay couples and other couples like that. Because a kid does not need their father in their life. They don't. All they need is a 2-parent household. That being 2 men, 2 women, 1 man, 1 woman, 1 binary person, and a 1 woman, or 2 binary people. It's whatever. You just need, a kid just needs 2 people to raise them. And that's pretty much it. So him saying like, oh, they're promoting the anti-fatherhood, it's just code for they're just showing lesbian couples, and that's it.
Allowing my daughter to be used by TikTok, to be used by Disney.
I see this always. Why does he keep bringing up Disney? Does Disney own TikTok? TikTok also was hired a top to be his new CEO. Ran Disney video streaming will also serve. So who ran? So he's not running it. So why does he keep bringing up Disney? Disney doesn't own TikTok. All they did was just put in a CEO who used to work for Disney to work for TikTok. Okay.
I have a say so. And then when people
This is the narrative he's creating, yet he keeps putting out that other people are creating narratives.
say, oh, they're going to use this for you in court, I didn't have a say so on whether or not they went to Sierra Canyon. Most men do not. There's no such thing as 50-50 custody with in society today. That's not even, it always leans towards the mom. But right now, and I'm happy.
I wonder why he thinks that. I know why. Because it's toxic masculinity. You know, toxic masculinity says that men cannot take care of the children. They're not supposed to be like, they're just supposed to just work, you know, and just money-wise provide for the children money-wise. The women are the ones who are supposed to like take care of the women. That's the reason why. But I wonder if he thinks that as well.
That you guys got to see just a small piece of what I dealt with. You understand what I'm saying? So when we had the Donda 2 release in Miami, I got a flight for all my kids to come from Calabasas to come in Miami to see the kids. Then assistant hit me and said, all the kids, they said the kids are there. When the plane took off, I got a text from Kim that said, North won't be on the plane.
Why are you telling us this?
This is the kind of stuff that's just like the Chicago birthday party. And I'm glad that y'all saw in the variety piece what I have to deal with. Here go another thing. The Doves high school basketball game. We hold one in California. My daughter loves basketball. I want her to see the league that her father is starting. North can't go to that game. Now we got Sunday service this morning at 10 a.m. and it's North had a sleepover, so she can't come to Sunday service. I moved the Sunday service up to 10 a.m. so that I can go to Saint soccer game at 12:30. Move the entire thing.
Okay. Why are you telling us? I think at the end he realized, oh shit, this should be private. Why am I talking about this? Anyways, yeah, this just should have kept being private. And let's continue now. I'm a dad. I have an opinion. I am an American. I'm a Christian. I'm an entrepreneur. He concluded. I'm not controlled. I mean, you're being controlled by Christianity, but that's just me. My daughter would not be led sick by people who don't believe in God. I am in a very good place. Cope. That's cope right there. And a very God place inside the will of God. I am being still right now. This all feels like a setup. They want me to react. I flew back from Miami and none of my kids are coming to Sunday service. I am public, and this is because we are famous praying and expressing now. No, how I have no rights to my children is the only thing I can legally do, he wrote. West then took to Instagram once again on Monday to share a snap of North's backpack, which features badges of Kardashian and a rapper along with one of the alien. That's Kim? Why is she so dark? Anyways, so he replied, "This was on my daughter's backpack when I was allowed to see her last week. This is why I go so hard for my family. I am wired to protect my family at all costs as the priest of my home. Don't worry, Northy, God is still alive." What? Is he saying this is bad or this is good? That he has Kanye here? And I didn't think that was Kim. It kind of does look like her, but why is she as dark as Kanye? That's weird. And an alien. Is he saying like the alien is anti-God or something? I don't even know what he means there. But then Kim Kardashian actually replied to, "Please stop with this narrative. You were just here this morning picking up the kids for school." Damn, D.L. Hughley's so old there. What the fuck? I thought he was a lot younger. Anyways, yeah, this is just abuser tactics right here. Kanye is objectively wrong in this situation, even though we don't know privately what Kim has done to him. However, it can't be nowhere near as bad as what Kanye has done to Kim publicly by making this public. And I don't like Kim, just like my last topic. I told her to shut the fuck up. She is just a rich bitch. She probably doesn't understand working class people. No, she doesn't understand working class people and needs to shut the fuck up. I don't like her. Don't like her as a person. However, that has nothing to do with her being a mom and her being like abused by Kanye for this. So Kanye fans out there, mainly like produced by Zach and all those people out there, I just want you to know that you're hurting this man. If this man hurts somebody or hurts himself and he goes to jail forever or he ends up dead or something, it's your fault. You're perpetuating this. If I keep making him pumped up by saying, oh, Kanye the GOAT, no cap. Kanye the GOAT, no cap. Like, can you stop, please? Like, he's wrong here. He needs help. All right? He's screaming for help on the inside. As you can obviously see, Christianity has done nothing to help him. Actually, I would argue that it just made it worse, you know? It made people think it was going to make him better, but it wasn't. It just made him worse. And he just needs to stop. Or if you keep dick riding Kanye, just think of his kids, dog. You think his kids in the future won't be teased by this? You don't think they're being teased right now when they go to school? You don't think their classmates are pointing at them being, "Oh, your dad is crazy," and stuff like that, talking about how they're gonna be crazy like him one day? It's fucked up. This whole situation is fucked up. I feel for the kids in this, mostly out of everybody here, and they don't deserve this. But please, if I can have one thing in this, take Kanye's phone away. Please, take his phone away. He doesn't deserve a phone. He lost his phone privileges. Take it away. Get it out of here. Throw it in jail and then throw it into hell. All right? Let it be gone forever. He doesn't deserve a phone after all this. Now, that's all I want to say. If you like the video, please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, comment down below. I very much appreciate it. And Kanye, you better stop, boy. You better stop.